Well, hey, good afternoon, good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. This video is for excavation and septic contractors that want to walk through on how to use AI effectively to make smarter decisions for marketing your excavation and septic services. So you're not guessing, am I doing it right? Is this going to sell? Is this going to work? I'm going to walk you through a very simple framework that you guys can do using your AI assistants that you already use, like ChatGPT and Claude and so on. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pull up my process, how I would do it using, say, ChatGPT, and then you can just kind of peek over my shoulder. So let's say that you happen to be in Tennessee. All right, let's do a little role play. And let's say you serve these counties. Okay. With that said, you can go ahead and type in your counties in your area. Ask for the populations, by the way. It's good to know what the populations are exactly in the different counties you serve. And some of you guys might serve, 10, 15, 20 counties or more, depending on how large your operation is, how many crews you have. So in this case, we can see these counties have these populations right here as of 2025. This is important, especially if we're going to be running ads, doing SEO campaigns. We want to know where are we going to get the most bang for our buck. Now, what's really interesting is this. You can put in a very simple prompt of what would be the best areas for excavation and septic work, and tell me the best services to sell and promote in those areas. And then the AI will go ahead, comb through those counties, and it gives some really interesting information. And what I like about it is it breaks down the different types of jobs per county, as you can see right here. What else is really cool is it shows you the growth rate for that county. As you know, with excavation and septic, if people are building in the area, they need site prep, they need new installs. And so high growth is definitely something you want. Higher home values is definitely something you want because that's bigger ticket work. So in this instance, it really likes Washington County and it ranks it first. Okay. What else is cool is, look, it pulls the number of permits for you per county. So if you're pulling a lot of permits, if it sees a lot of permits are being pulled in different counties, that's a good sign. That means your competitors are there, they're getting work from there, they're getting actual jobs from there. Otherwise, they wouldn't be pulling permits. So we are eliminating guesswork, right? So let's keep going. You can see in Sullivan, in this particular county, it's a little different than the one above it. Okay, in this county, Washington, it's saying land clearing, drainage, grading, and new installs. But look, in Sullivan, it's not saying new installs. So if you were marketing and running ads for new installs in Sullivan, my opinion, that would not be a good move. Based on this data, actual data, this is saying it's best for repairs and replacements. So the ad copy for Sullivan County would be completely different. It would be something more to the effect, smelling foul odors, septic system gone bad, we do repairs. It's not going to be hey, are you moving to the area and you need a new septic system? That type of ad wouldn't resonate. So as professional marketers at Excavation Marketing Pros, this is our process, is we eliminate guesswork by using the tools that we have like AI. Okay, so that's this piece. And I'm not going to go too much into detail. I think you get it, that per county, you can actually see what type of work is the most popular, and you can see actual permits being pulled in your areas. And you can drill down on this a lot further. Like when we go into this, we go pretty deep. We will go a lot deeper than that. Now, the next thing that I would do is most of you, you have billing CRMs. You might be using QuickBooks, you might be using Jobber, you might be using Service Titan, House Call Pro, any number of billing CRMs. Now, what you can do is take that data that you have customers, it might be hundreds, thousands of customers. You've got their names, their addresses, their phone numbers, their type of job. You need to be uploading all of that information to AI and getting the valuable golden nuggets out of that. And so I'm going to try and keep this short, but what I would recommend is, at a minimum, upload your billing CRM data and start attributing your marketing so you can see what's working. Here's what I mean by that. And if you don't have a system like this, you really ought to get one, because otherwise you're spending money blindly on your marketing without actually knowing what's working. We had a guy that before he started with us, he was spending thousands and thousands of dollars each month on Google ads. And we said, well, how many leads are you getting out of that? And he says, oh, I don't know, but the calls are coming in. I can tell you that. And I said, well, how do you know they're not coming from your website or coming from your Google business profile or coming from your Facebook ads or coming from TikTok? Right? And he says, well, I guess I really don't. So that's the thing, is you want to have a clear attribution. You don't want to feel like your marketing is working. You want to know it's working. You want to see tangible results, and you want to see clear cause and effect. Let me show you what I mean by clear cause and effect. So here's a marketing report we just did about 10 days ago. And it's showing about $120,000 of tag sales. Now, this is over about a 4-month period, and they're showing ad spend of $27,000. Okay. And so what are tagged sales? So in your CRM that you're using for billing, you really want ideally to have a system that is going to clearly track where each lead is coming from and each sale is coming from. So, and when you do that, you can assign a very clear return on investment. So in this case, this particular client invested $27,000. They made close to $120,000, including ad spend, our fees for management, the system, everything all in. They got a return multiple of 4.42x. So basically, for every dollar invested, they got back $4.42. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right. And so how do we do that? If we go down here, these are where the money is being invested. So they're spending money on Google local service ads, Google PPC ads, which is a completely different product. Okay. You want to have clear attribution of both because they're very different. Google LSA is a strict pay per lead program. Google ads is where those are the sponsored ads. People click on it. They may go to a landing page or just click to call. Facebook ads would be meta ads. Those can be all kinds of different ads, from call now ads to form fills to messenger. Management fees, which includes our system, our AI, our automations. So that's where we're getting these numbers from. This is something we do on a monthly basis for clients. And so we have tag sales from each of these. And so in their lead connector, we call it, is our CRM for excavation and septic. Every lead flows into a dashboard. And in that dashboard, each contact is tagged where it came from in real time. Google LSA, Google PPC, organic, AI chat, the whole way through. The calls are recorded. There's transcripts of the calls. Any inbound call actually has what's called number intelligence, which will log the caller ID of the person who called in. So our clients in most cases see the names of the people calling in without saying, may I have your name? It's on the caller ID. Hopefully that makes sense. This is the type of system I'm talking about. All right. So the bottom line with this is using AI to find out what jobs to promote. That eliminates the guesswork, okay? Because you can pull the data. Next is having a system in place that will clearly attribute what's working, what's not, show you what leads are coming in from what channels, your cost per lead, your cost to acquire a customer, and more importantly, the big picture of what you care about as a business owner is the money in, money out. It's not the vanity metrics. It's not the brand image. It's not the number of impressions, the number of clicks. This is what, in my opinion, for what it's worth, this is what you, the business owner, should care about. Only this. Money in, money out. Your return on investment. So I've talked a good game, right? I've talked a good game. Look at me go. How do we then execute on this? So let me show you. And I'm probably showing you something I should not, but I'm going to do it. And this is really going to probably piss off a lot of other agencies, but I don't care. You guys are good. You comment, you like my content. So let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So I'm going to share my screen here with something behind the scenes, a tool that you can get for free that's going to show you exactly how to execute on this. Okay. And one of the tools I'm going to show you that we use is Google's Keyword Planner. All right. And so if you're already using this, you're like really light years ahead of most people. All right. So you just saw me with AI get the types of jobs that people are searching in the counties for that particular service area. All right. So now we're going to enter in the actual jobs here, like septic installers, excavation companies, land clearing, sewer repairs. We're going to enter this into the keyword planner. Now, how you really want to make this work for you specifically is you want to click this little United States thing here and delete that. And then you want to put in your counties. And so I'm not hopping back from screens. Let me go ahead and find what they were. So we've got one here, Carter County. We've got Washington, which if you happen to operate in these areas, you're welcome. Like, I'm doing all your homework for you. Washington County. This one does not seem to be popping up for me. I'm going to skip that one just to keep things moving along here. Johnson County. This one we're going to include. Sullivan County. Let's get another one in there. Unicoi. Okay. So now you see how we're getting real specific, eliminating guesswork. We've got the types of jobs that we know there's demand in our area. How do we know there's demand? Well, we can see all the permits being pulled for one. So we know there's actual work going on. This is another way to know demand. But more importantly, what I'm about to show you this is how you know how to execute to run your marketing effectively for SEO, for paid ads. And then you can even use this data to know how to market on other platforms like Meta. Like what types of jobs should you actually be posting on Meta? If you're an excavation contractor, excavation is broad, right? That's demolition, that's land clearing, grading, retaining walls, French drains, concrete flat work, forestry mulching. Okay, let's just do this. All right, so we got our, now I'm going to click get results. And there you go. So keep in mind, we're targeting about 400,000 people. And so what we're looking for is trends of what's going to get us the most traffic. Excavation companies near me looks like a pretty safe bet. We can see on average for the last month, it got 70 searches. So that's definitely one. All of these that you see here would be fair game because it's showing that these do get searched. These exact phrases get search volume. And so what you can do is build out your Google Ads campaign right around this. And that's going to at least let you know you're targeting the right types of jobs and you're executing this the right way. Now, I'm not going to get into ad copy and things like that, but the other thing that is probably important to note is it's showing, as you saw from that, more demand on the excavation side than on the septic side. So if I were to be running, say, ad campaigns on Meta, and I can see that in Google in my area, there was basically a 1-to-8 ratio, that it's 8 times more search volume on excavation than there is septic. My Meta ads are going to mimic that because I know that's already higher demand. And I could verify that as well by looking at the AI and seeing the number of permits being pulled. You know, is it more towards excavation side, septic side, and what types of jobs? So hopefully that makes sense. Comment below this video if you have any other questions or if you would like to see more content like this, let me know. All right. Thank you so much. Hopefully you found this helpful. Bye.